What you do to me, you and me, we've got that chemistry. You don't know what you do to me, you and me, we've got that chemistry.
Yeah, buddy. What's up, y'all? What's up?
Happy Sunday, everybody.
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
Welcome to the Mr. and Mrs. Marshall podcast, where it's all about life, love,
and relationships.
Yeah. So tonight, always before we get started, we want to get some love and thanks to our sponsors of the show. Got to give a big shout out to my guy, Mr. Reg Baldwin at Baldwin Multimedia, for all the editing, the intro, and everything else he do for us. Commercials soon to be coming up. We appreciate you, my brother. Hey, thank you again. Also, we got to give a shout out to Beautifully Just Being Me, hair oil and beard oil. You want to elaborate on that since that's your baby?
That is my baby. Beautifully Just Being Me is hair oil, growth oil, beard oil, growth, and also a facial cleanser. And I also have a hair growth shampoo that cleanses your hair also, and a facial moisturizer.
That's right. So most definitely got to give a shout out to them. And as well, that's the More Than the Coach podcast. Hey, tune in every week for that. That's your boy, Coach Marshall. I turn in from Kevin the Coach then. Y'all tune in for that. Show your boy some love, some support. We appreciate it.
Yeah, you've been having some good people on there.
Thank you.
Good episodes.
Appreciate that, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know what time it is.
Yeah, it's disclaimer time.
Gotta give them that disclaimer.
Disclaimer. This is the disclaimer of Mr. and Mrs. Marshall podcast. We just want to let you guys know that we are not licensed or certified marriage counselors. We are just two people that are been married and choose to fight for our marriage.
That's right.
And we talk about our opinions in our marriage. So please do not use anything that we say against your spouse or significant other, because it won't hold up, because we are not certified. We're not telling anybody what to do. We're just giving our own opinions and what we've been through.
That's right, but y'all can listen to us though.
Yeah, we want you to listen. We want you to listen, but we
hope something we say helps somebody.
Yeah, we do. We pray on that.
And also, too, I guess before we get going, we better do this, too, before I forget.
Okay.
And mess up and everything.
Okay.
But we got to give a shout-out to Pastor Elvin Owens with his Faith Over Fear Back to School drive. He accepting tennis shoes, y'all, I think, until next weekend. So, y'all, please make sure y'all reach out to him on Instagram, Facebook, and y'all help Pastor raise 500 pair of shoes for the kids in the community. And, Pastor, if you're listening, I'll be bringing some down there, too. Next week. I'm so sorry I've been late, but I got to get you.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that's a beautiful thing.
Yep.
And once again, all the positive things that's been going on in our city, back to school things and everything, even the thing they had at the SVRC last week. I didn't get to make it, because I had to go and support the football team and give a pep talk before the game, but hey, keep doing great things, Saginaw.
Yeah, I seen on Facebook that it was a real big turnout. It looked like everybody was enjoying themselves, getting good food, getting good lemonade, and enjoying themselves. So, that's positive right there.
I know, that's one thing, too. I missed that Ramona's lemonade. Jeez.
Yeah.
But most definitely I'll get a chance to go get some of that as soon as she's selling again. So tonight we're going to start out the show with the Miss G goodie bag letter. We always try to start the show and, and talk about some of the stuff that we get sent. So, Miss G, it's on you.
All right, here it goes. It says, hello, the Marshalls. I went back and forth on if I should reach out about this, but after listening to your podcast about how you and your husband overcame going through infidelity in you all's marriage last season, I thought, what the heck, and did the LOL. I am 51 and my husband is 54. We have been married for 17 years. The most part, everything is good. Like you say all the time, we are imperfect, so my marriage is not perfect. For the past 6 months, we are not as intimate as we used to be. I'm not sure what it is. It's like we just going through life, not finding time for one another. I have two questions. Have you all ever experienced not being intimate for long periods of time, and do you think it's cheating involved?
Ooh-wee.
This is
Damn.
this is it's deep.
Season 2
Uh,
kicking off with a bang.
right. It's
But,
deep.
well,
It
you
is
know.
deep.
Ooh. So how you want to start that? Then?
All right. So, first of all, I want to say thank you for writing in. We appreciate you listening
Appreciate
to us. Um, and so we are going to try to give you as good as advice as we can, coming from
Mhm.
our perspective. But at the end of the day, like I always say, you have to do what is best for your marriage and what is right and best for you and your significant other. Okay.
Mhm.
So, with this, it says that she said that they've been married for 17 years,
Mhm.
and they haven't been intimate in 6 months. So, I want to say this because she didn't go into detail about intimacy because, intimacy can be a couple of things, a
Mhm.
variety of things. So, when you say intimacy, what do you think? What do you think about intimacy when you say intimacy? Because
I mean,
it's
it's
not
a-
always about
No, it
sex,
ain't always sexual. I mean, I know for one, it's about emotional.
Mhm.
It's about physical.
Yeah.
It's mentally
Yeah.
or mental,
Yep.
and it's spiritual.
Definitely mental. Yep. And
So you
spiritual,
got
yep.
those 4 types of intimacies.
Intimacy. Mhm.
So, I mean, we don't know their situation.
Right.
As far
'Cause she
as
didn't go
why,
into detail.
if somebody was sick
Right.
or, incarcerated, gone, something.
Right.
So we don't know,
Right.
So hopefully it's one of them 4
Right.
that's reason why and nothing else serious.
Right.
I mean, just take in our situation when you went through your
Mhm.
scare with the cancer thing.
Yeah. When I had cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you had cancer, all
Yeah.
right. We had a lot of time like that.
Right.
And it wasn't about, as a man, I had to accept that fact, be there for you, knowing what you was going through, and, had to realize, hey, it's a part of life, I mean, hell, I've been in Iraq for a year and a half,
Right.
and so, we had long droughts over there,
Right.
but I had to do what I had to do,
Yeah.
and just hopefully, I don't know really how I want to hit that point.
Well, I mean, you did. You hit it. You hit it. Intimacy, like you said, can be a lot of things. You said emotional, spiritual, and that's true. It could be not always a
Mhm.
sexual thing, but spending time with each other,
Yeah.
touching each other,
Yeah.
holding each other. Conversations can be
Mhm.
intimate. So, like you said, she didn't go into what really goes on, but I'm thinking maybe it's just life, because sometimes life can catch you up. And for instance, with us, coaching, you was
Mhm.
coaching football and basketball at one point.
Mhm.
So it could be that work,
Mhm.
it could be they both have schedules and work and different things, kids, it could be that,
Yeah.
it could be a lot of things, because intimacy can be watching a movie together,
That's true.
holding each other, going out to eat, talking with each other,
Yeah.
going to the movies, holding hands, whatever. So I really don't know as far as the situation, what brought them there for 6 months.
That's a long time.
Yeah, and so I'm not for sure about that, but she asked, "Have we ever been through that?" And yes, we
Mhm.
have.
Yeah.
Like Kevin said, when I had cancer, actually I had it. I went through it twice, and it was just, it's hard on a person to see another person that you love go through health wise, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of times I just didn't feel like the talking or the holding or the intimacy in the bedroom or whatever, because I was going through a lot. That could be a factor, like you said, or just working.
Mm-hmm.
What we you can do and what we did was we just got back to us and talked about it, start dating again, different aspects like that. And I feel like communication is like a big issue there for 6 months. I feel like nobody's talking in that relationship at all.
I was gonna say that because I know I looked up. Got to do my research,
Right.
but I looked up the 3 C's
Hmm.
of intimacy.
Okay.
Right.
Hmm.
Number 1 is communication.
Right.
Number 2 is compromise,
Hmm.
and then number 3 is a commitment.
Right.
And
Right.
it seemed like they ain't have neither one of those
No.
in there.
No.
So of course there's gonna be struggles
Right.
if you don't have that, in your relationship.
Right.
So
Right.
and if you're not communicating with each other and you're not talking about your problem, how you expect to get through it?
Right.
Yeah, I don't care who you is, you
Right.
gotta talk and have a conversation.
Right. Because communication is key. That's the biggest thing in a relationship, in my opinion. I'm just saying, in my opinion, that's the biggest, key in a relationship is communication.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all been going through this for 6 months and nobody said anything to each other. Like, you didn't say anything, he didn't say anything. So it's like, where is that communication at? So you just, because it's easy to fall into a routine where it's just like, we coming home, we had a long day, it's just we lifing and just living, but we're not coming together as a couple. It's easy to fall into that, into that stagnant stage. So it's it's important to communicate that. The second part, do you think is cheating involved? I can't really say because
But if they communicate, maybe they will find out.
right.
If they communicate with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you would know. If you go down that
yeah,
road, you would
I
know.
feel like because she didn't go into detail about that, like if she did, if it was some cheating, she'll see some signs. And I feel like she probably would have said something.
Ladies always
Yeah,
know.
and then we have that gut feeling. Like we go with that gut feeling. Ladies, that gut feeling. Yes. So
Fellas, and sometimes it's wrong.
no.
Oh,
It's not.
Oh, you ain't never been wrong? Oh, yeah. Let's keep it 100 for the people
But
now.
no, 99.999 I have been always right about my gut. Yeah.
My fault, got it.
But I just want to say, I feel like if it was, she probably would have said some detailing. Like she probably would have wrote and been like, yeah, he's not coming home like he should, or he's sneaking, talking on the phone, and then puts his phone up, So I don't know if it's cheating. I'm sorry, I can't really say that. If it is, I pray it's not. But please communicate. Please communicate that. Somebody said something. A listener said something.
Yeah, we got it said.
I can't see it.
No, my fault. I'll let you read it right here then.
It says, my wife said it requires both partners to engage with, what that say? Whatever intimacy.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
That's
it does. It's just not one partner. It's both. If it's
Yeah.
going to work as far as intimacy wise, you're right about that.
That's that commitment though
Yep.
that we just talked about.
Yep, that's
Part
right,
of them 3
babe.
C's. You
Yep.
got to be committed
You gotta
to
be
each
committed.
other.
Yep.
Even if it hurt, you still got to be committed.
Mm-hmm.
Because as a man, I will be honest, we will get weak. And, sometimes you can stray. But, if you got that commitment, man, you got to come on back home and take care of business. But then on the other one, that other C, they got to compromise.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
whatever
that's for sure.
whatever their situation is, they got to compromise with each other. Like you said, if it's work, they two business people and,
Yep.
he worked a strenuous job, she
Yep.
worked a strenuous job. I mean, we've been there.
Yeah.
We've been there.
Remember when you did both? When Kevin was coaching both positions, football and basketball, we talked to each other, and I said to him, I said, promise me that you will make time. Like, we will make time for each other. That it won't be all about the coaching with him or me working. It'll be where we take time. We'll have date night or we'll get away for the weekend. Promise me we'll do that.
Yeah.
So we had to sit down and we had to communicate. We had to compromise. You see what I'm saying? And then we had to commit to doing that.
That's right.
So those 3 C's is very important, babe. I appreciate that. I appreciate that about that because that is very, very, very important.
Very.
So the first thing I feel like that she needs to do is let's sit down and talk. Let's
Yeah.
communicate that. Like, what's going on here? Why we not connecting? You know, what's going on with us? I don't know if it's they haven't slept together in 6 months sexually, or they just haven't been spending any time together, or what's going on. But that communication is key right there.
Yeah, that's big for him.
Yeah.
So hopefully they can work that part of it
Yeah.
out. But if she don't ask him, she will never know.
No.
And if he don't ask her, he'll never know. So
No.
they gotta communicate with each other. I'm sorry
Yeah.
about that.
You just
know.
can't continue to just go through your marriage and just act like the problem will go away itself or it will heal itself, because it's not. It's
Yeah.
not going to heal itself.
No,
And it's
at
not
all.
going to work itself out if you two are not coming together to try to make it work. That
That's
is
right.
just not going to do it. You can't ignore that. You just
Yeah.
can't ignore that.
Because I think what I said, something about a meaning part to me is a feeling of being close and emotionally connected
Yeah.
and supported.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and as a husband and wife or a boyfriend and girlfriend or, you know, whatever partners you are, you got to feel some kind of emotionally connection
Yep.
with your partner.
Yeah, you do.
You know, because if you don't, how you expect somebody to support you?
Yeah.
You know, for real. Can't just wake up every morning, what's up?
Right.
You know,
Or
get
just
on.
go on about your business. Just wake up and be like, good morning. And then you do this and then you do
Yeah.
that. And it's just nothing. Like,
Yeah, that's more
not
being-
even a kiss or a hug or whatever. I love you or, you know, so
Yeah.
I don't know. And like I said, we pray that whatever it is that you guys can get to that point where y'all can communicate with one another. We would love for you to write us back and let us know, you know, how things are going. And, you know, just let us know, because we would love to, you know, really find out what's going on with
Yep.
that.
Or even come on and be a guest on the show
Yeah,
and talk
that would
about
be
it.
cool too.
We got to
That
get
would
some
be
more
cool.
couples on the show and talk too.
Yep.
You know, I think that'd be cool because some people might have a different perspective, and it's a lot of, you know, after I think our last week conversation, we got some messages. It's a lot of divorcees that feel a certain way about, I think, the conversation we had last week.
Okay.
Because like we said, it takes two,
Mm-hmm.
and if one want to fight for it and the other one don't want to
Right.
fight for it,
Right.
it ain't gonna work.
And that could
You
be
know.
the same for intimacy.
That's true too.
One could want to, you know, be all in as far as intimacy wise, and then the other one might not want to. And
That's
it could
true.
be a lot of factors to that. Like they grew apart, just not feeling each other no more, or whatever it is. But how do you know that if
Yeah.
you're not communicating that? And that's what we touch on too, about, you know, some conversations will be hard between each other,
Yeah.
you know, but you gotta have them,
Yeah, that's
regardless
true.
of you don't want to listen to it, if I don't want to listen to it or hear it. But you gotta, that's part of being married or in a relationship with someone and trying to
Yeah.
build that relationship with somebody. You gotta have those hard conversations also.
That's true.
Just a must.
I mean,
And like the listener said on there, and
Yeah, go back
about,
to
you know,
it.
it takes what they say, it takes, you know, both to
Both
be
parties
both
to
parties
engage.
to
That's right.
engage, and that is so true. So we thank you for that, because it does take two.
That's
It
right.
does.
That's right. It does take two, for real. And then this was another thing that I had came up with too.
Okay.
It was called the 5 A's of intimacy,
Okay.
right?
Uh-huh.
Attention,
Mm-hmm.
acceptance,
Mm-hmm.
appreciation,
Yeah.
affection,
Yeah.
and allowing.
Yeah. Allowing that person to be that person.
Yeah, big time.
Yep. Allowing them to be them, you know,
Yeah.
accepting who they are,
Yeah.
you know, affectionate. It could be just touching, you know, we sitting at home on the couch and I rub his shoulders or he rubbed my leg or thigh, whatever. It's just that intimacy part that you have to get into, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I like that. I like that, Ace. I like that.
Okay, see. I do my homework when we say we're
Yeah,
going
I
to
see
do something.
that. I
For
Be
real.
that.
But we
And
hope
then
something we said.
appreciating
though.
each
Oh,
other.
you gotta
Yeah,
appreciate.
appreciating each other.
You gotta
So,
appreciate for real.
mhm.
That's big.
Yeah.
You
And
know.
like I said, we went through it. You know, we
Hmm.
went through it. And was it easy going through it? No, it was not
No.
easy at all. It was
No.
not easy at all. And you sometimes you get in that stagnant stage where you just stuck and y'all not doing nothing at all. You know, that's when you have both parties got to try.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You know, and get it together.
That's
You know,
true.
so yeah,
That's so true.
yeah,
So hopefully, something we said can help them.
yeah. I
For
hope
real.
so. Please reach back out to us and let us know.
Yeah.
You know how it is, but please communicate.
Mm-hmm.
Both parties need to communicate and be honest.
Yeah,
Be honest. Like be honest. You know,
that's
so.
true.
And
That's
pray
cool.
about it before you communicate. Always pray about it first. I learned that before I approach you on something that I don't like or we get into it or whatever. I have to pray about it because words can hurt.
Yeah, that's true too.
Words can
Words
really
can
hurt.
hurt big time.
Yep.
You
Words
know.
can really hurt.
But you know, like we always say, when you're in a relationship, y'all, communication, the number one C of them all.
Yep.
You
The
gotta
what?
be
The
able to
3 C's
communicate.
you said?
Mm-hmm.
And
Got
what
it.
are they again?
The 3 C's is communication, compromise, and commitment.
Yes. Yep.
You get them 3 down, you can have a good thing going.
Yep.
You know, of course, you know trust gonna be in there,
Oh
but
yeah,
they ain't no
that's for
secret.
sure. That's
know,
for sure.
But you know, that's something we'll talk about later down
Yeah.
the line somewhere. You know, just to address that situation
Yeah.
with that letter.
And like
You
I
know.
said, I'm sorry we couldn't hit on as far as the cheating part. You know, because we don't really know the full detail of the situation. I'm praying it's not. I'm praying that it's just something that just is just lifing. You know, going through daily lives, your work or your kids or something like that. And it's just like a disconnect right now. And then hopefully once y'all communicate and work on it, y'all can connect back. So yeah.
Now, let's just touch bases.
Okay.
Say if it is cheating involved,
Okay.
what advice would you give her to go at that point? Just pack her bags and go.
Well, I can't tell anybody to pack their bags and go. I didn't pack my bags and go.
Mhm.
Even though I thought about packing my bags and going, but I didn't because I felt that we have to, you know, we're going to fight for it. So it's up to her on what she thinks is best for her if it is cheating.
Yeah,
And then if it is, they got to communicate that.
that's true. Or what if-
Why is he cheating? What is it? What's
or
going on?
It don't matter. It could be him or her.
Or her?
You know, why? But if they sit down and communicate about it and talk about it, they might get to the root of why it happened.
Mhm.
Like I said, medical can play a major part of that.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say this. Me saying this, there's no excuse for cheating. I'm gonna say that. I don't care if it's medical. I don't care. It's no excuse for cheating. It's just none. So, yeah, it could have been medical or health wise or whatever. But okay, you took them vows for better or for worse, for sicker or for whatever. So, no, I don't know.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, I
feel
just feel like this. If there is cheating involved, they need to still have that conversation. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, she got to do what's best for her. Because some people, when you have infidelity in your marriage, they don't go for that. They don't
Nah.
forgive. They don't.
Everybody
you
ain't
cheat-
built alike.
Yeah.
You know?
Once you cheat, it's like, nope, I'm leaving. So it's really up to her on what she feel like she needs to do in her marriage, and if she wants to fight for it or not, and if he does too, if that is the issue.
case, if that's the case.
Yep.
I respect that.
Yep.
Well, that's cool. Well, to our listener on that one, our writer, we hope
Yeah.
something we said can help you.
Yeah.
And want to get you uplifted. We don't want to make you sad
Yep.
and
Yep.
down or everything.
Yep.
Because it's about having a good time and communicating and hearing this on the podcast.
Yep.
Talking and stuff. So you know, hey, that's it on that topic right
yeah,
there.
that's
then.
it.
Cool.
But
then.
we also have to remember that this is a serious topic.
I
mean,
know.
you know, this
I
is.
know.
I know
It's
we
a
don't want to.
touchy-
Yeah, it's so
it's a
touchy,
touchy
and it's sad
situation.
too. But you know, we have. That's what we're doing.
Mm.
That's what you know. That's what we're doing. So we're just gonna pray that it all works out
Mhm.
at the end. That's what we're gonna do because you know I don't like to. We don't like to hear that, you know,
Yeah.
stuff that, you know, people be going through. But, you know, we have to think at the end of the day, we live in a perfect world and we are imperfect people. So,
Mhm. That's true. So with that being said, you know, we had a good week.
yeah,
You
we
know,
did. We had a good time today, too.
Good time today. We had a date night.
Yeah.
You know, it's like we
Date,
are
date,
a date day rather.
yeah, but
Yeah.
date.
It was supposed to be last night,
Right.
but we ended up going today. Kind of worked out better.
It did.
You know, when they go see that new Denzel
Equalizer.
movie.
Equalizer 3 is
Well,
so good, guys. You
It's
guys,
good.
10 out of 10. You need to go check that out. That is such a good movie.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
And I think this was Denzel's last hurrah, too, right? Because they
Oh.
said that the producer, when he came on, before the movie came on, he was like, you know, his last, and he called Denzel and everything like that. But it was worth it.
Yeah, 'cause they don't need to make another one. You
No,
know.
oh no, they really don't.
But this one was good though. For
yeah,
real.
because I'm like, you
The
know,
storyline put together came
oh
together
my
right.
God, that
That
storyline was
storyline was
awesome.
good. But we don't want
Oh,
to tell
man.
everybody, you know.
Yeah, because
'cause
I'll
y'all
tell
wanna-
it. I'll
Yeah,
sit
you
here
would
and
tell it, then your daughters should get mad, you know, because they want to go see it. But, you know, if you out there, you want to go see a good show, take your significant other on a little date, get
Yeah.
away, go check out the Equalizer 3 for real.
And Bertrand got those comfortable seats.
Yeah. But
Put
some
you
of,
to sleep.
some of our people ain't from Bertrand, so you can't say around this way. So wherever they go.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
But it's cool though. Also, too, y'all, just for future reference, we're gonna have a couple of guests coming on. I know for a fact we got a couple couples to
Yep.
be coming on, and
Mhm.
we're gonna talk about life, marriage, relationship,
Mhm.
love.
Yeah.
I know we got some things we got to work out with another couple that's supposed to come on that put on a big event every year. So
Oh
this will
yeah,
be their
that's
third year.
Yep, that's gonna be exciting
So,
because this will be our first time
it'll be our
actually
first time
attending the
going,
event.
yep.
Yep.
Because
Yep.
she said her husband told me, she was like, I always invite Marshall, he don't come. So
Oh, yeah,
gonna
we'll
be there
be
this
there this time.
that's right. And it's a marriage retreat, y'all. When I get
Mhm.
some more information, I'll make sure I start, you know, broadcasting it and promoting it on the podcast
Yes.
and everything. So most definitely make sure y'all stay tuned for that. Like I said, we still want to interview a couple or a former couple that was married and divorced, but they still have a great relationship.
Mhm.
So if that's anybody out there that knows somebody like that, or if that's you, please follow up with us, contact us, get in touch with us through Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We want to talk to you.
Mhm.
You know, I think that is something that's be powerful for our show.
Yeah.
You know, to let people see that sometimes it might not always work.
Right.
You know, I seen that in my own parents' relationship.
Right.
You know, man, what I'm 53,
Mhm.
and they separated. I think when I was 12,
Yeah.
and to see, you know, for a while it was rocky, but to see
Right.
them still having the relationship that they had as being divorced, you know, man, it's powerful.
Yeah, now I can say that. I can speak on that. That
Yeah.
your parents did show, like, from a divorce point of view, like, you know, we can still be cordial and cool and still hang out, you know, and yeah, they did.
Yeah,
They did.
you know,
They did do that.
all the way to his last
Yeah,
breath, she was
they
there.
did.
Yep.
Mhm.
And speaking of that, I got to give my old girl Freddie Mae and wish her a happy birthday. Happy birthday, mother.
Oh, Lord.
You know, that's the only time y'all hear me say something like that, though. And other than that, it's like, what up, Ma? Happy birthday, though.
Oh,
You know,
God.
hope you enjoyed your day.
Happy birthday, Mrs. Marshall.
Yeah. But other than that, though, I mean, I'm just looking for the possibilities to continue growing this
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
To keep reaching out to
Yeah.
couples and making a change in somebody's life.
Yeah, we always ask if you have something that you want us to discuss, let us know. Email us, get with us on Facebook, inbox us, and or on our page, and just give us some ideas. Let us know, and we don't mind talking about them. We don't mind at
No,
all.
because as you see, my wife can talk. You
Oh,
know, I might have to just shut down and me be out here and just run this be the Julia show.
whatever. We
I'm just playing. I'm
yeah,
just
we
playing.
what's the name off each other. We play off each other.
Oh yeah, it's a good show. You know, and to our guests, we glad that y'all tuned in.
Yes, we appreciate you guys.
I know we got followers from Detroit,
Atlanta.
Lansing, Flint, Atlanta.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And we want to reach more. Hey,
Want to reach more.
want to reach more.
You
New
know.
York, London, whatever. Hey.
Colorado. Y'all see it, Coach Prime.
Yeah.
But this ain't that show. Catch that on the More Than the Coach show. I'll
Right,
talk about
right.
that. But
Hey, he
you
in
know.
a relationship. He can,
Yeah, he in a
can
relationship.
be, listen
you know,
too.
that's right. Coach
Mhm.
Prime, you and the missus, y'all tune in too.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But most definitely though, you know, stay tuned because it's gonna get better, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we learning as we growing and
Yeah.
learning at the same time, and it's gonna get better. It's also a blessing to sit here and have a conversation with my wife.
Yep.
To be transparent about our own
Yeah.
relationship issues that we had
Mhm.
and how we overcame them too. You know,
Mhm.
and then we will be on Yacht Life Chronicles podcast talking about love languages and things like that. So that
Yeah.
should be interesting.
Yeah.
So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for that now. All right. With that being said, hey, you got anything else you got for the show tonight?
No, not at all. I think we hit on everything. We
That's
just
right.
appreciate everybody taking their time out to listen to us on Sunday, evening. Tomorrow's the holiday, so I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't have to work. And if you do have to work, you have a good day on Monday. But if you don't, just enjoy your family and good
That's
food,
right.
so you can get ready for the week. And everybody have a safe and blessed week.
That's right. And this year, boy Kevin,
And your girl Joya
and this is the Mr. and Mrs. Marshall,
podcast
where it's all about life, love.
and relationships.
Y'all be easy till next week.
All right, peace out.
Peace.